Oh, it's that time again, guys. It's that time again. Oh my god. So, first of all, I'm sorry if this is a late upload. I was, busy today. But I've kept up with all the updates while I was gone. And I was trying so hard not to scream because I was, with my family. And they would probably be like, what is he going on about? But there's this leak that's going around about the Mural. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. In Smash Ultimate. And if you guys don't know, it's like the banner, okay? And basically the leak is that there is this leak going on, as you can see on screen. And if you look, you can see a little bit clearly on the bottom. You can see all these characters, okay? You can see the banner. But as you can tell, there's a lot of new characters in this leak. In case you guys, can't find them all, I'm gonna list all of them that are in this leak, okay? They're somewhere in this banner. Those characters are Shadow, Banjo, Isaac from Golden Sun, Gino, Chorus Kids, Mock Rider, and Ken. If I missed any more, I mean, I think that's it. I think those are the characters that are left to be revealed. I think that's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, I think. 7 characters. And it's crazy. Now, a lot of people are probably like, oh, why are you guys freaking out over this? It's just a banner leak. It's not like we haven't seen a lot of these over the past, days or months. Well, the thing that's special about this leak is that there's a lot of evidence supporting this. Before we get into the stuff that's in the actual picture, let's look at the background, information. Stuff that you guys really need to know about. This leak does not come from 4chan. This leak does not come from Reddit. It's not one of those leaks. This leak comes from LinkedIn. So this is a completely different, stuff. Now I have Twitter opened right now, and there's this, guy, named Leak Review. He talks about leaks. I'm gonna read all of these Twitter, messages because they're really interesting. The origin of this leak is strange, and it's what makes it so believable. It comes from a Snapchat story, of all things, showing us internal design documents from a company printing marketing materials posters for retail. Now, the person that posted the Snapchat story, this is an actual real guy that works at a marketing place. I don't know what company it is, but he works at Bandai Namco. He works somewhere in that department. So, and there's many reasons why people are saying this. There's a lot of credible sources saying that this guy is a real worker there. This just feels like the ESRB leak all over again. Like, seriously. But instead of, actual gameplay footage, it's an updated banner. And another tweet is that it's laid out showing us a completed version of the Everyone is Here art, alongside instructions on how it is set up. With it are work papers and promote. This is very interesting. Promotional art for the Grinch. The Smash art itself looks fine. Nothing a faker couldn't do. But let's get into the details. Alright. So, the Grinch. There should be a frickin' movie not called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There should be a leak about how the Grinch leaked Smash. That should be the new movie title. But it's interesting because obviously there is an upcoming Grinch movie, if you guys didn't know that. There's an animated new Grinch movie. And if you can look at the leak, there is some, promotional, stuff for the Grinch movie. There's, some stickers. If you look at the first, at like the first right photo, you can see at the bottom of that right photo, there is a Grinch sticker that we have never seen before. That is one reason why this leak is very interesting, and another reason why it might be an actual guy. And not just the Grinch, but there's also promotional arts for the stages. Like, I really do think that this is a guy that works at a marketing company. And I don't really say that for leaks, but yeah, and there's a lot of tweets from this guy, so this is probably going to be a long video of me reading all these. It's just so interesting. The guy says, first of all, with the completed panorama art, it also comes with the empty background behind the fighters. To be faked, someone would not only have to draw the new characters and rearrange to fit them in, but completely recreate the background from scratch. So, okay, I have nothing to say there. However, the new Smash art isn't all we see. We also see the materials for the Grinch being printed out, like I said. And not just some movie posters, but actual new unrevealed renders of the Grinch worked into the Christmas-themed retail promos. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, here's the thing. If we see, because obviously, if you look, there's a picture of the Grinch in, like, some Christmas present. If we see, like, that uploaded onto online, like, that exact promotional art, then you can guarantee that this leak is real, because this guy is leaking real Grinch and Smash. Well, it could be fake, but how can someone fake this? Like, it looks like, just how? Like, honestly, the Grinch looks like it's a sticker, but then again, it could just be on the paper, but it looks real. Like, it really does, and I don't see it for a lot of leaks. And again, this is no 4chan leak. This is from LinkedIn. LinkedIn. So already we're talking about a leak containing new Smash art. New renders of the Grinch and a completely grasp of what design documents used for retail promos look like. But here's where things get really fun. On the work papers, we see a scribbled out area. We know that this is where the poster's name was, because we can still read it. Now, I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure that this guy knows. And also, this guy's name is Eric Brickard, which is what this guy is going to be talking about next. Yeah, Eric Brickard might want to lock his doors tonight because, well, I don't think Nintendo's going to be too happy with him. It didn't take long for a 4chaner to find his LinkedIn page, and it wasn't recently made as a fake, as it has real connections to other in his industry. And now you can, I'm gonna give a link to this Twitter status, and if you scroll down, you can see a picture of, Eric Brickard's, account on LinkedIn, and as you can see, he really does work at a real marketing place. So this is a real guy. Like, this is no faker. Like, how can you fake this? Like, this is a LinkedIn page. And oh boy, it's a LinkedIn, the worst possible page to have discovered after you just leaked NDA'd information. We also know where he works now. ACP PLV. And what do you know? There's the guys who printed out promotional materials for a number of companies, including Bandai Namco. Of course, it's important to remember that this is the internet, and anything can be faked. But there's so many layers to this that, to me, it being fake simply isn't logical. Let's lay out everything this leak gives us. 1. A completely new replicated art of Battlefield. 2. Art of several newcomers, with the roster rearranged seamlessly to fit them in. 3. New renders of the Grinch for promotional material, which would be released around the same time, late November, early December. 4. Completely designed documents and plans for promotional material. 5. A scribbled out yet still readable, thanks technology, name of a real person in this exact business, working at a company who makes prints for Bandai Namco. 6. all spread from a French Snapchat, which spread to a Discord server, then 4chan. It's also worth noting that back in September, an apparently very angry leaker gave us a list of this very same characters. Take that as you will. Now, I'm gonna read this 4chan leak. Now, I will say that I think this is it, but I think this might, yes. This guy swears a lot, so I'm gonna not say the swear words, but I'm just gonna read it without the swear words because my channel is supposed to be family friendly, so I'm just gonna read this. These sources are literally pulled out of someone's. They guessed a few things right, but they're broken clocks. LOL. Give Nintendo credit. There is literally a team of people that create the hype train. You think they'd put Fire Emblem literally who's and boring Pokemon in the final stretch. I feel bad for the disappointingly large number of people who have accepted their fate and think that Steve and a Grand Blue character will make it too. The team had made impossible happen, and you are losing hype because you're humoring these theories because someone saw a headline about Cygames and Nintendo working together, so proof. Wow, this source guessed Isabel and Simon. Proof. Isaac, oh my god, this guy is seriously roasting Verjaben. Here's an actual leak. There is no new playable Pokemon. Boo-hoo, be happy with the 9 you have now. There is no Steve, there is no Fire Emblem, there is no Grand Blue, but Shadow and Kenner Echoes, Isaac is in, Chorus Kids are in, Geno is in, Mach Rider is in, Banjo is in, Rayman was caught, Monster Hunter was caught, Dixie Kong was caught, and Taboo, Necrozoma, Crazy Hand, and Spirit Hand are bosses. Suck my wait and see, you all, leakers, Nintendo, you. Obviously that doesn't make sense, but I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out where the swear words were. But yeah, I didn't want to say the swear words, but this guy, yes, he swore a lot, but I think he was probably just sick of all those fake leaks and just kind of like blew up and just went all out. Like he was roasting all these fake leakers and he was just, just giving us actual information. And ironically enough, these are the same exact characters that are in this banner leak. Like every single one of these characters that he said are in. With that aside, I think it's most likely that we can now remember as the night the Grinch stole our surprise and revealed the entire Smash roster. Except instead of the Grinch, it's just some guy named Eric Brickard. Oh god, he's gonna get so fired. A big thank you to @StevenG86 for bringing this leak to my attention. The anonymous people on 4chan who were detectives before me and my friends on Discord that helped me work through this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to call in absent to my class and sleep. So, yeah, I just went over everything that could make this leak credible. There is so much evidence supporting this leak. It's crazy. Like, this Eric Brickard, the Grinch stuff, it is so crazy. I don't say this a lot for leaks. Like I said, I'm very safe about leaks, but I think this leak could 100% be real. I might be eating my words, because then again, there's been a lot of really convincing leaks that have been proven false before. Like, for example, the Agnes leak, the one that looked really similar to the ESRB leak that happened back in, August. There was the, the Shantae promotional banner, and other theories like the box and music theory that I never believed in the first place. But this is an exception to me, because it's just so convincing because of all the Grinch stuff. It's really hard to fake it, unless you really took some time to fake it. Then again, it could just be some guy showing off his artistic skill. But, the guy on 4chan predicting every single character in this leak, and then, the Snapchat story, and then the Grinch stuff, I can't help but have an inch of feeling that this could be real. Now, There are two things as to why I think this could not be real. One thing is the most obvious thing. It's obviously another blurry leak. A lot of people do not believe the blurry leaks because, they don't get a chance to see, like, you know, the renders that good. Now, I will say, though, that yes, this is blurry, but I can still make it out pretty good. I mean, it's not that bad of blurriness. Like, I can still see what the characters look like. I mean, a lot of blurry leaks, we can't really make out what the characters look like, but the fact that everyone has pointed out every single character that they saw, I mean, that it looked like it's not blurry enough. So, like, if it was like extremely blurry, then I'd be like, there's not a lot of evidence there. And if the Grinch stuff wasn't there, I would also say that it's not, you know, it doesn't look real. But the fact that I can still make it out, and let's just say these promotional artworks look phenomenal. Like, they look spot on. Like, they look like they are actually Nintendo made, you know, for the banner. Like, it just looks so good. And it's just, how can you fake this? Unless you're a really skilled artist and you want to show off your artistic skill, then I do not know how someone can fake it and in fact make it this good. Now, another thing why I think this leak could be fake is because of what Sakurai said. He said not to expect too many new characters, and this leak has 7 new characters. 7. Now, I think it's likely that Shadow and Ken will be Echoes, so if you don't include them, because obviously they would be clones, then it'd be 5 new characters. Now, I don't think it's that far off of the equation, because, I mean, you know, a lot of these characters are really fan-requested characters, and they just make sense to be in the game. And then speaking of which, this roster actually is perfect. Not because and by the way, I really hope this leak is real, because there's so many good characters. Like, I'll be honestly disappointed if this leak is fake. I'll be so upset. I'd be furious, because, like, all these characters are characters that I've really wanted. Now, here's the thing. The reason why this roster just makes sense is because I don't think a lot of people are realizing it, but each character that has been, that is in this leak are, you know, they have been considered for one Smash game. So Banjo was considered for 64, never made it in. Mach Rider, well, any retro rep was considered for Melee, but apparently, according to this leak, Mach Rider is the one that was chosen for Ultimate. Geno was obviously the one considered for Brawl, and Chorus Kids were the ones considered for Smash 4, and all of those characters never made it into a Smash game. And just imagine a reveal trailer where they showcase all these, well, not planned characters, but, like, they showcase the planned characters from each Smash game. Banjo, Geno, Mach Rider, and Chorus Kids. And they have a reveal trailer where all of these 4 characters are shown at the same time. Like, I would have never saw anything more hype in my life. Like, 4 characters at the same time? Like, that would be insane. And then they show, like, Isaac first, and then that reveal trailer would be last, and then, you know, they would show Shadow and Ken during the Direct, if that ever happens. Like, oh, please. Now, if my reveal trailer theory doesn't go as planned, then I really don't know how they would reveal all these characters in this short period of time, because this game is going to be releasing in less than a month. Well, not less than a month. Less than 2 months. That's what I meant. And there's so much characters that I don't think there's going to be a reveal this month. I talked about it. I don't think there's going to be a reveal this month. There could be, like, maybe they reveal, like, I don't know, like, Isaac this month. And, you know, then they reveal, like, an upcoming Nintendo Direct. And then that's the Direct where they reveal all those characters. Like, please, for the Lord, please be real. Now, before I end the video, I want to talk about each character and how I feel about them getting in. And I just want to have a little spoiler. I'm excited for all these characters. But I want to do a more in-depth on each character and how I feel about them. So, the first one, I'm going to be talking about the Echoes first. Shadow. We all expected him. He was, that one Echo that everyone was expecting. Shadow is just, he's gonna be in, okay? There's no way he's not gonna be in at this point. Same with Ken. There's nothing to say for Ken. Ken has just been leaked so many times to the point where he's basically confirmed. He's gonna be in the game. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's gonna be in. That's really all I have to say about the Echoes. Like, there's really nothing to say about them. They're gonna be in. Like, those two characters they're gonna be in. Let's just say that. Banjo, please be real, Banjo. I've wanted Banjo for the longest time, and honestly, I feel Banjo should have been in Smash since Smash 64. Banjo has been such a wanted character, and he's been so iconic with Nintendo. Like, it's crazy he hasn't been in Smash yet. Like, Banjo needs to come back for this game, and I really hope this leak is real, because if this leak is real, then we get Banjo. Like, oh, that'd be so nostalgic. It would be just such a nostalgic throwback. Just see Banjo and Kazooie in Smash. Like, holy crap. I would get so hyped. Like, oh crap. Now, another character is Geno. Obviously, everyone wants Geno at this point, including me. Like, Geno and Banjo are literally in my top 3 most wanted characters. Crash is obviously number 1, but I really don't think we're gonna be getting Crash. But Geno and Banjo, if we get him in, if we get the both of them in the same direct, like, holy crap, I would honestly cry tears of joy if I saw both of them in the game at the same time. Like, oh god, Geno's gonna be in. He's just gonna be in. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's gonna be in. Like, oh god, man, I'm so excited. And obviously we have the Chorus Kids. I was for certain that we would be getting Karate Joe, but if the Chorus a ton of punches. Chorus Kids, they do a lot of interesting things with, like, they'd have sound. That's another character that I would really love to see, because a lot of people want Isaac. And the fact that they removed his assist trophy in Smash 4, but he was never a playable character, like, that is so suspicious. Like, why did they remove Golden Sun? Like, it's just such, like, it's just such an, Isaac is just such a fan-wanted character that not having him would just not make sense at all. Now, here's the big surprise. Mach Rider. Mach Rider. Sure, Balloon Fighter is my most wanted, retro rep, but if we got Mach Rider, that'd be insane. And this would prove that we are, in fact, getting a retro rep for this game. Because Mach Rider is just such an off-the-wall prediction, and it's just like, that even further, makes this leak credible, because Mach Rider, like, this is Mach Rider from the NES game from, like, 30 years ago in Smash Ultimate. Like, Mach Rider would be so hype, because I love retro characters. They're, like, some of my favorite characters in Smash, because personally, I think it's cool to see these characters from, like, years ago incorporated into Smash. like, with these 3D models. Like, it's so cool, and, you know, if Mach Rider gets in, I'm gonna be so happy that we get a retro rep, because there's some of my favorite characters in Smash that not having a retro rep in this game just would not make sense to me. Like, it just would not. Now, as for Vergiben, a lot of people are probably going to be bringing up Vergiben, because a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, Vergiben said Incineroar, this leak is automatic fake, because Vergiben said Incineroar, Incineroar is not in this leak, so it's fake. Here's the thing, Vergiben has never really specified if Incineroar was base game or DLC. We were predicting base game because that seemed like the most logical, because it's Incineroar. Why would they, you know, save him for DLC? That's what a lot of people's minds were. But there is no way that these characters are safe for DLC, because Nintendo was not planning DLC. Like, they probably have some characters in mind, but they've never started the DLC characters. So they're obviously gonna wait until they, you know, talk about anything related to DLC. This would have to be the base game, because, you know, they would not plan that far ahead. And, in fact, creating banners for the DLC characters, like, they wouldn't do that right away. It's obvious that these are supposed to be planned for, base game. And as for that, I think Incineroar could possibly be DLC if this leak is supposed to be true. And I don't think it's that bad to wait, like, a little bit just for Incineroar. In fact, a lot of people aren't excited about Incineroar, including myself. Like, I would be totally fine if he wasn't in the game, but that's just my opinion. Vergiben, like, and another thing is that Vergiben has been awfully quiet a lot, and there has been this rumor that Nintendo has been giving people fake information so that they don't leak the game. That's just a rumor, though, and that could have happened to Vergiben, because, like we said in the past, Vergiben has been very credible, and that I do think he does have sources, but that could be a possibility that Nintendo just told him that so that, you know, he doesn't go off and tell real information. So I think that could be a possibility. But yeah, as for this leak, I'm honestly 75 out of 100. Because I don't want to come off as biased, because I've said many things in the past, like that Stephen Arl leak. I've said that that looked extremely believable, and then literally seconds after I uploaded it, it was instantly confirmed fake. And in fact, the guy who made that video actually commented on my video saying that he was sorry for making that video, and he just wanted to, you know, have fun. And props to him, because that looked really believable, by the way. And just other leaks like that, but I think this could be real. And to this guy, I forgot his name, I'm gonna look this up. To this guy that leaked out this information, Eric Brickard, you better be safe tonight, because Nintendo Ninjas, if this leak is real, they'll be coming after you, because there's no way this is fake. There's, like, the only reason I'm saying 75 out of 100 is because I've said many things in the past, like leaks looking real and then they've been fake, so I'm not gonna be just coming off and saying, oh, yep, 100% real, it's gonna be happening. I'm going to be a little safe this time and say that it could be fake, because then again, we have seen a lot of banner leaks in the past, and especially since this is blurry, but there's a lot of convincing evidence to support this. So that's why I'm saying that this is more than likely to be real. But what are your guys' opinions? I know this was a pretty long video, but I just had so much to talk about with this leak that I just had to make it this long. It's like almost 30 minutes. So what do you guys think about this leak? Do you guys think it's real? Do you guys think it's fake? Or are you guys in the middle? Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to hear it. Anyways, this is